Hey, what's up, man? This is Wise Nubian. I'm over here at the ocean in Emeryville. That's a part of Oakland, various cities by the ocean. Let me flip it around, let you see. See it? It's the ocean. See, that's the ocean. Now, to why I am filming myself at the ocean. I had a lot of stuff going on with me today. It was pretty intense. I basically had this sister come in from out of town to become my wife. Now, of course, all the stuff I be saying on my videos, I kind of reneged on because I didn't do any of that because it was a emergency situation. I'm thinking that the sister, was in a situation she needed to get out of right away. So, again, I'm Captain Save. I'm not going to say that word, but I will say it's like I'm trying to save someone who don't want to be saved. Now, I just broke up with a woman that claimed she had post-traumatic stress. Now, post-traumatic stress is done in different ways. And so the way it's set up is that they're traumatized, they're going through a lot of things that they're trying to recover from, and they are like overwhelmed. That's usually what post-traumatic stress means in certain avenues of how people of color experience it. So the situation is, by me being old as I am, I've been through a lot of post-traumatic stress. And I know some when a woman get raped, some when a woman have many babies, some when she just can't deal with things because she's been taught to be a slave all her life. And so when someone bring logic to her, she don't want to listen. She can't deal with it. It just doesn't make any sense. You have different forms of post-traumatic stress. I'm a very verbal person. I'm very adamant. I like to speak my mind. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But me saying that to somebody who got their emotions on their sleeve, that means that they can't take it. That means that they're being hurt. That means that you say something, they're ready to break down and accuse you of attacking them, which is not the case. I'm authoritative. I'm an alpha male. I'm on point. I know what I'm talking about. I know how I feel, and I want to make my statements clear. But how can I do that if I gotta all that inferior, insecure, shut down complex? I can't fuck with that. That's not my nature. So it's like I'm very adamant about talking. I'm a very observant. I'm very artistic about what I want to say and explain and break it down to the common denominator. I do all these things that allow myself to be very clear about what I'm talking about. And the situation is, I can't deal with a person, once again, I've been saying it throughout my column. A revolutionary man cannot deal with a reactionary woman. That includes post-traumatic stress. That includes a mental disabled. That include bipolar schizophrenic. That include manic depressed. That include all that because it's reactionary. And if you can't work with yourself, heal yourself, or do things right, or making a video, don't make noise. Just sit there and be patient. Then, of course, I'm going to be in a situation where I'm not able to communicate. Now, if you stop me from communicating, then you done lost you the best man you could ever get. Because communication is the key to get your stress out. Now, making this video is the most relieving form of stress that I could do right now because it's so intense. Man, this sister fine. She got a beautiful body, everything. I love to be intimate with her, but I ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole because we got to go through the medical to make sure she okay, I'm okay, ain't no diseases or nothing. Then I got to go through her becoming my wife. She's supposed to be. She's supposed to take on my last name. So she don't even want to follow the rules. I explained to her that she has to accept me having full custody of our children. And she talk about, why I'm going to give you full custody of my child that I ain't even made yet. Okay, you missing the point. That's one of the major reasons why our people need to pay attention. When you read and listen and read and listen and look at the videos, read the makeup of what I'm talking about, go through my information, find out who I am, then you won't have to see it and go, I ain't trying to give you full custody, or I can't get my name changed for one reason or another, and all this other, then why you come 4,000 miles to be with a brother if you don't want to do all that? See, that's what I mean about bipolar, schizophrenic, post-traumatic stress, and all that. All that has a relevance to trying to balance yourself out. I'm a leader. I got skills. I got know-how. I know what to do in stressful situations. I know how to get out of situations that's overwhelming. But I can't do it if I got a reactionary woman. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. It's only been one day. I can't even hug the sister because the tension is too intense. She like, give me a hug. I can't pity pat. I can't stroke her ego. I can't do stuff that's painful to my heart if it's not going to resolve the problem. We have to resolve our problems before we get to now. I was saying that she's been through a lot of, I mean a lot of shit. I mean a lot of shit. But that's neither here or there. A person who goes through the most can be the strongest at the right time. What did the sister who was escaping the Underground Railroad went through? You think she won post-traumatic stress? You think that trying to escape out of slavery wasn't hard? You think these sisters and brothers who was doing Jim Crow and getting beat down or getting in trouble or almost getting themselves killed wasn't a situation that they wanted to get out of? You think that being in any kind of situation that makes you overwhelmingly insecure or feeling inferior or feel attacked or threatened is not going to make you mentally unstable? We all go through that. But if you stop another person from expressing themselves because you're too sensitive, then you need to really look within yourself. I don't never let nobody feel that I'm going to control them. So I took the sister to the ocean. I figured she'd go to the ocean, she'd feel the breeze, she'd look at the water, she'd be around the rocks, she'd be around somewhat nature, all those predominantly man-made, get the air, put out the carbon dioxide, inhale oxygen. Maybe that'll clear her up. But for me, you know, us warrior brothers are going through a lot of shit. And it's like a lot of brothers don't have a way to express themselves. It's very little time where brothers get to talk to each other and we really go at it. We need to have a forum where brothers can sit down with videos and talk about this shit because it's overwhelming. And we going through a lot of shit. And it's like, it's not going to be resolved overnight. But how can we succeed in building a nation, building a land, or being anywhere near constructive anything if we're not allowed to talk? So, I definitely want to hear your feedback. I don't want to hear no simps coming in here. That's motherfuckers simping up to ankles of females. Talk about, well, you need to do this, brother. You need to calm down. You seem to be emotional. I don't need no analytical observation of me like you some kind of shrink. Get that shit and carry it to the hunkies because I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, I said hunky. Anyway, the point is we as people of color have to work together as a team. And we cannot work together as a team if we can't even get along to express ourselves. We need to get the stress out. We need consultation. We need village. We need people to work together, and we need to talk about it. I haven't even begun to tell you how my ex started tripping when she started telling me, well, I'm only available at this time. She forgot the fact that 24 hours I'm washing the butts of my children. I'm cleaning, shoveling the boo-boo up. I'm feeding them, burping them, teaching them, cleaning, 24/7, 365 days a week. She's working full-time because she chooses to be. She going to school full-time because she chooses to be. She got a boyfriend and they get together when they feel like it because she chooses to be. I don't have that option. So everything I'm doing, I don't choose to be, I gotta do it. Because if I don't, my children will suffer. So I have to have my shit together all the time. I don't get a chance to get a break. This is my break, sitting here hollering and hooping on this video to put it on Facebook or YouTube to get my expressions out so people can relate, so people of color can be. I'm a vanguard right now. I'm a vanguard that represents our people, indicating that we're human, indicating we got to express ourselves, indicating that we got to come up with solutions to our problem, indicate that we got to do things positive because we don't have no outlook. European race look at us like we ain't shit. We always problematic, and they always putting us in the cast. That's a lie.